MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs. Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
Welcome to MMA Inside the Cage, bringing the world of mixed martial arts straight to you. I'm your host, Cyrus Fees. Next to me, and the man that inspired BAMF fight gear, I'm talking about Casey Oxenine.
Well, BAMF is, was inspired by my credo for nutrition, really.
Okay.
You got broccoli. Mm-hmm. You've got asparagus.
Sure.
You've got mixed greens.
Mixed greens.
And fondue.
Fondue?
Yes.
Is this 1975? Is that what this is,
No.
bro? You're really rocking out the fondue?
No, fondue
like
is
that?
great. Apparently, you've never been to the melting pot before.
Yeah, apparently not. I would have thought that BAMF would have stood for something else, like, bad.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. It's a cool shirt, though.
Yeah,
I like it. Tonight, it's a full slate. We get a full recap from XFC 16, the big show, high stakes in Knoxville, Tennessee. All the highlights from that one. And a little bit later, we're going to jet off to Poland for a full look at KSW 18, complete with a KSW main event of the week. But right now, there's a lot of news this week, my friend. You got Hodger Gracie signing with the UFC. Golden Glory getting a big cut out of Alistair Overeem's winnings. But the one that's still fresh in everybody's mind is Nick Diaz testing positive for marijuana following UFC 143. And that is our breaking story of the week. Now, this does make Nick Diaz a two-time offender. We all remember what happened against Gomi. He had that big win, and then they took it away, basically. And what's going to happen to Nick Diaz? I think that's the big question right now. It's just kind of disappointing because he was on a rise.
I don't
big
know.
Time rise.
Nick Diaz is his own man, period. And, regardless of, what's going to happen to him, the repercussions, it seems to be that Nick Diaz is going to do what Nick Diaz wants to do.
Yeah.
And, and I don't think that it's going to cost him as bad as people think. Dana White, of course, got after him a little bit, but then Lorenzo Fertitta comes on and says, they're going to keep him. There's no way they lose this guy. He's got too much going on right now. The Condit fight was incredible. It was not a PED. You got guys popping for PEDs like crazy. Marijuana is a different kind of drug. It's more of like an insurance risk. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime you go into a sporting contest and you have some issues with your health, that I think that is where these issues come in.
Okay. Well, marijuana is one of those drugs they consider a little bit lighter, than anabolic steroids, etc. Like you said, it's not a PED. Do you think the same suspension should apply to marijuana?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to be real about this. I've been around this scene for a long time, and point blank, there are a lot of fighters that use marijuana.
Okay.
Period, point blank. And I know a lot of fighters that use marijuana prior to their fights, prior to their training, and they feel it almost brings a beta blocker effect. It relaxes them, it allows them to perform the way they want to. Now, I don't know if you would consider that performance enhancing the same way a PED is, but it definitely does have use for these fighters that use it.
Well, it's disappointing. This way I look at it, Nick Diaz has been campaigning to make good money. He signed a great deal with the UFC, becomes one of the most popular fighters in the organization right now, made $200K on that fight again with Condit.
Yeah.
And, and he was set to have a rematch, make even more money. And what's he do? He sets himself back. It seems like you would have to know your limitations, know what you can and you can't do to make that money. The guy's been working for it for how long? 6, 7 years, 8 years, and now he sets himself back like this.
Well, Nevada is really, really strict on stuff. If you're on a PED, if you're on any sort of illegal drug, you're going to get popped for it. Now, of course, in California, it's not an illegal drug if you're carrying a card, if you're licensed for it. But, if it's not legal in the sport, they're going to pop you for it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, it definitely shakes up the welterweight division, and I guess we're going to see what happens with that. Later on in the show, we are going to go out to Poland. We're going to talk KSW 18. That's a huge card. You got LeBander on that one. That's going to be a lot of fun. And next, we're going to dig deep into XFC 16, high stakes, last weekend's killer show in Knoxville. And speaking of XFC 16, here it is. It's your MMA Inside the Cage Punch of the Week.
Knows how to finish, can flurry those hands if he decides to let them off the leash here, Gallegos. He needs a victory, as does Osaluque. Osaluque getting airborne, catches the kick, gets a takedown. There's Gallegos, nicely done. Inside the guard of Osaluque.
Nice instincts by Gallegos, catching that kick, throwing the right hand, and dumping Osaluque onto his back.
Osaluque backed up against the cage here. Gallegos inside the guard, pushing down on that right leg, maybe looking to pass on the right side of the body, to no avail though.
Asalukwe talked a lot about he looks to get to the cage as fast as he can when he's on his back, and he's very hard to hold down, as he's showing. He won't stop trying, at least, to get back to his feet.
Gallegos, not well known for his groundwork, does most of his damage standing, including those quick knockouts. 34 seconds all it took to knock out Shane Prim. Back to their feet now. Knee to the midsection, tried to fold him in half like a napkin. And again, 3 in a row there from Osaluke. Make it 4. Uppercut. Good outside leg kicking close. Nice close control from Osaluke.
Good job finally getting out of that clinch.
Nothing else to say. Devastating. Let's take a look again here, Pat.
Here they go. Nice right hand there to start the fight off. That was the beginning of the fight here. Getting out of the way of the low kick. Went to throw his hook and got clipped with the right hand. Spun him in the 180. Dropped him right on his face.
Nate Jolly straight in to break up the action. There it is. Crisp right hand. Smack bang to the kisser.
As a professional fighter, there's a lot of things that I need to be concerned about. I need to be concerned about my opponent. I need to worry about my fans. I don't want to have to be concerned about my blood work. That's why I go to Advanced Sports Labs and I get my blood work done in an affordable manner. They get it done fast. They send it to the commission, they send it to the promoter, and they send it to me, so I have peace of mind knowing that everything's done properly.
I mean, why wouldn't you use Advanced Sports Labs? They get things done faster than the competition, and their standard rates are lower than everyone else's sale rates. It's a no-brainer.
Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
Summer is right around the corner. Will you have the body that you want when it gets here? Don't take a chance. Take the 90-day Body by Vi Challenge. Over 3,000 people join the fastest growing health challenge in North America every day. How does it work? Set your fitness or weight loss goals. Choose from one of our 5 unique kits and start the challenge. Physalis also offers a Refer 3 and get yours free incentive. So what are you waiting for? Join my friends and I on this 90-day challenge by calling or visiting my website today and have the body that you want by summer.
Are you ready, America? Then let's get it on with Fight Now TV. Your front row seat, 7 days a week to experience all the hard-hitting action, news, and entertainment from around the fight world. From world-class boxing events. Here we go, the main event. To mixed martial arts showdowns and other combat sports matchups. Here we go. Fight Now TV delivers the hits and more. Fight Now TV also offers unrivaled access to the fighters and insiders who make the fight game happen around the globe. As we go from the training camps to the weigh-ins, press conferences to the matchups, Fight Now TV is there before and after every belt. Fight Now TV also features original series found only on Fight Now.
There you have it. Stop on by.
It's time, fight fans. Your channel has arrived. All the fights, all the names, all the action. Call your television provider and tell them you want to get it on with Fight Now TV.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Welcome back to the program. Still an exciting main event from the KSW. We'll talk about KSW 18 coming up in the 3rd round. But let's talk about the event that tore down the Knoxville Civic Auditorium and Coliseum. XFC 16, high stakes. HDNet was in the building. Had Michael Schiavella, The Voice, Pat Miletich. And there was just a real cool buzz all around Knoxville for this one.
Oh, it was. You know, first time the XFC's been back to Tennessee in a couple years. You know, and big fights. You know, a lot of locals. And then, of course, Drew Fickett and Jamie Varner topped it out with a big
Had a lot of juice on
knockout,
that one, right?
Yeah.
You know, let's get into some of these results. You know, we saw Daniel Crockett out of Absolute cruise to 4-0 over Shane Machete. With Crockett kind of picking Machete apart for 3 rounds. Yeah, Jay Metagello coming off an upset over Josh Brewer. Didn't quite have enough to beat Chris Coggins. I think he was he kind of didn't have all the juice he needed. You know,
he was on his way. You know, I mean, Chris Coggins locked up several triangles. Jay slipped him in you know, typical Managello form, and somehow Coggins got in there and landed that on
enough gas in the tank, you know, after that war he had with Boer. You know, I mean, that was not too long ago. That was 2-3 weeks ago. You know, how about Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman? This guy, man, makes his debut, his pro debut in the XFC against a very tough Brandon Damascus, a guy that would give anybody a good fight. The striking was clean and crisp, and the RNC was tight, man. When he locked something up, it's in there. You're not getting out of it. Holtzman looked great.
Man, Holtzman's one of my favorite fighters. Definitely an up-and-comer. He's been in our gym a couple of times, and man, he puts that in the hours in the gym. He's been over to Thailand. He's trained and fought in Thailand.
Yeah.
The guy is incredible, great talent, and a good guy. You know what I mean? Excellent for the sport.
Sure. Now we bust into the televised card. With your guy Stoney Held taking on the very hard-hitting Dustin West out of Nashville. It looked great out of the gate. Both guys throw bombs, but it was a nasty injury that kind of stopped everything there. And Casey, kind of walk us through it. What exactly happened to Stoney in the?
Well, I mean, there's no excuses. I mean, Dustin West was a tough opponent. We knew going in, Dustin out of Nashville MMA, he was going to be tough. He threw hard. Stoney was ready to throw hard. Unfortunately, he caught a big head kick. He blocked with his arm, lost the use of his arm, from that kick, and that was it. But that's what Stoney's all about. He goes there to fight, win, lose, or draw, and but much respect to Dustin West. He's a good guy and a tough opponent.
I think both guys still have bright futures, and you could see them definitely in action very soon. Now, you, of course, saw the next fight a few moments ago, Amechi Asalukwe with the big-time KO punch on Julio Gallegos. AO could have a great future after this fight, and I think the XFC is really going to latch on to him, man. He's just a great striker.
Well, man, when you first looked at AO's record, I know when Tyler fought him a couple of weeks ago, you look at that record and you think, this guy should be beatable. And then you get into the cage with him, you see what this athlete actually is, and then you start realizing that all the fights that he had in the past were tough fights.
Yeah.
Then you start to realize what this athlete is, and he is a phenomenal athlete. He was definitely the underdog against Julio Gallegos, who is a class act in his own right. But yeah, I mean, why would you not want this guy on your card? He's a phenomenal guy and a phenomenal athlete.
And he has the look too, man.
Absolutely.
For sure, man. Now, close to 600 pounds in the cage when Brandon Sells and Chase Gormley got in the cage. Now, this one didn't have a ton of action until round 3. Gormley pulls the upset and kind of shakes up the XFC heavyweight division. That'll be interesting to see. Now, a matchup with a ton of hype was Chris Wright taking on Len Cook, a bantamweight showdown. Both guys local to this area. Now, this was basically Chris Wright for 3 straight rounds, just stuffing anything Cook was throwing at him. Now, are you surprised by the outcome of this one, Casey?
Well, first of all, it wasn't a bantamweight showdown. It was actually a 130-pound catchweight.
Sure.
And that is, a place that Chris Wright had never been before, and they didn't know if he was going to be able to make it or not. But that being said, Chris Wright was definitely the favorite going in. And then the detractors were saying, well, Len Cook, with the weight loss, he's going to be more comfortable. I think a lot of it boils down to experience. Chris Wright has a ton more pro experience than Len Cook had. Len went out there, he started to initiate, but every time, Chris got that clinch and he got it to the ground. And this is something else a lot of people don't give Chris credit for, is that he works with Tractor Oliveira, who was a BJJ black belt and a UFC vet. That guy knows how to wrap somebody up in the guard, and Chris Wright is very savvy when it comes to the rubber guard type stuff, which is what Len Cook is known for with his jiu-jitsu. So, I just think it's one of those things where experience played in, and but it was still a good fight.
Both guys have a bright future, I believe, in their pro career. Now, the ladies didn't get much time in the cage as Mariana Kafetz showed some great stand-up against Heather Clark out of Jackson's MMA, but this one ended after round 1. Clark kind of had a nasty hematoma under her eye. Yeah. Real nasty. And it was a TKO by Dr. Stoppage. Now, Kafetz keeps on winning. The streak continues. But talk about that fight and that first round.
I mean, it was a close first round. A lot of people had Heather Clark winning until they saw the big bruise on her, on her eye. It was nasty. And, that's how it is. She couldn't continue, and Mariana Kafetz goes on. She's an outstanding talent and has a big future ahead.
Well, and I think Heather Clark does too, and I think she's going to be back. Josh Salmon makes quick work of Mikey Gomez in the co-main event. Salmon very impressive in showing that with a quick submission. And finally, it was the former WEC world champion Jamie C4 Varner taking on a former friend and mentor, Drew Fickett. This one did have fireworks written all over it, had a ton of hype behind it. You had Fickett making the crazy videos. You had the drawn-on stars on his chest, dude. It was cool, it had a lot of hype to it, but it was a big overhand right from Varner that drops Fickett, and it was over quick, Casey.
Well, Varner had a great camp for this, of course, training with Ben Henderson in that camp out there. He did look great, and he looks to be getting better and better again. And a lot of times when fighters come out, they have a big push like he did in the WEC. He was the champion, and then they fall off. You don't see much out of him anymore, but that's not the case with Varner. Varner's
He's back in the game, and he retired, and then he got back into the game, and there it is. XFC 17, should be announced before you know it, but I know here in Tennessee, we're excited as the company is going to be coming to Jackson and Nashville later on this year. Visit officialxfc.com for upcoming events and more coverage of XFC 16. Now, after the break, we're going to check out the KSW, and we're going to drop an exciting main event of the week. Keep it right here on MMA Inside the Cage.
Hey, this is Ken Shamrock. You're watching MMA Inside the Cage.
As a professional fighter, there's a lot of things that I need to be concerned about. I need to be concerned about my opponent. I need to worry about my fans. I don't want to have to be concerned about my blood work. That's why I go to Advanced Sports Labs, and I get my blood work done in an affordable manner. They get it done fast. They send it to the commission, they send it to the promoter, and they send it to me, so I have peace of mind knowing that everything's done properly.
I mean, why wouldn't you use Advanced Sports Labs? They get things done faster than the competition, and their standard rates are lower than everyone else's sale rates. It's a no-brainer.
Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
Summer is right around the corner. Will you have the body that you want when it gets here? Don't take a chance. Take the 90-day Body by Vi Challenge. Over 3,000 people join the fastest growing health challenge in North America every day. How does it work? Set your fitness or weight loss goals. Choose from one of our 5 unique kits and start the challenge. Physalis also offers a Refer 3 and get yours free incentive. So what are you waiting for? Join my friends and I on this 90-day challenge by calling or visiting my website today and have the body that you want by summer.
Are you ready, America? Then let's get it on with Fight Now TV. Your front row seat, 7 days a week to experience all the hard-hitting action, news, and entertainment from around the fight world. From world-class boxing events. Here we go, the main event. To mixed martial arts showdowns and other combat sports matchups. Here we go. Fight Now TV delivers the hits and more. Fight Now TV also offers unrivaled access to the fighters and insiders who make the fight game happen around the globe. As we go from the training camps to the weigh-ins, press conferences to the matchups, Fight Now TV is there before and after every belt. Fight Now TV also features original series found only on Fight Now.
There you have it. Stop on by.
It's time, fight fans. Your channel has arrived. All the fights, all the names, all the action. Call your television provider and tell them you want to get it on with Fight Now TV.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Welcome back. Third and final round. Time to impress the judges. We're talking about KSW, our friends over there in Poland. KSW 18, right around the corner, Saturday, February 25th, Plock, Poland. You have Jerome LeBanner in the main event against Marcin Rozalski. Rozalski's one of those guys that is real tough right now. He's a heavyweight, and we all know about LeBanner's legacy, everything that he's done in the kickboxing.
One of the greatest kickboxers of all time, man. And that's what you got to look at is he going to have the ground? He's going to have the takedown defense. That's always the question. But when he brings it on the feet, one of the best ever.
Yeah, and props to KSW for bringing in these guys, man. Bringing in the legends, and bringing in top talent, and that's what they do. They have fantastic production.
The production is outstanding. Yeah, like you watch those trailers and the previews. I mean, this is top notch. I mean, it looks Hollywood.
It does. Now, you got Jan Blachowicz. He had a big KO at KSW 16 against American Dave Branch at a Henzo's gym. He's fought top guys like Gerald Hurricane Hellas, Ruzumar Palhares. I mean, this guy has been in the cage with a lot of people that are real talented. Artur Sawinski, another guy that has been on a great run at KSW, going against Kurt Warburton. That one's going to be good as well. Like I say, these KSW cards, they really deliver, and they're kind of under the radar here in the States. But on the world scale, KSW is one of those companies that is really top level and is right up there. They just need to get that push here in the States.
Well, brother, that's what we're here for.
Well,
we're talking about MMA Inside the Cage, and that's why KSW is right here live tonight.
Okay, now you can check out this event, ksw.ipla.tv, or you can go to their official website. It's ksw-mma.com. Check out this event. Make sure you don't miss it. Now, time for your main event of the week, and it features one half of the KSW 18's main event, Marcin Rozalski, and it's your MMA Inside the Cage main event of the week.
białym lampasem. Zresztą wydaje się, że Różala państwo rozpoznają, jeden z najbardziej pomalowanych ludzi. Bartkiewicz będzie atakował, chyba nie będzie chciał stójki z Różalem, będzie chciał sprowadzać go do parteru, bo przecież wie, że to jest debiut tego barbarzyńcy z Płocka i że tutaj będzie wygrać z nim łatwiej, zwłaszcza na samym początku.
Tak, dokładnie. Tutaj Marcin ewidentnie jest zawodnikiem stójkowym. On tylko i wyłącznie to robił przez całe życie, chociaż ostatnio rozmawiając z nim podczas obozu KSW, raz, że widzieliśmy, że dobrze się rusza w parterze, dwa, że mówił, że naprawdę trenuje, przykłada się do tego. Natomiast doktor jadł z niejednego pieca chleb, także tutaj jego domeną na pewno też jest oprócz stójki, także parter, co teraz doskonale czyni, obija nam Różala w narożniku. Od razu na początku walki skrócił dystans, nawet nie bardzo zwracając uwagi na celność ciosu, skrócił dystans, wywalił Różala i mamy sytuację taką, w której mamy półgardę i doktor na razie skutecznie obija Różala.
Bartkiewicz to jest także jednak zawodnik stójkowy, a poza tym jest zawodnikiem, który szybko traci siły. Dlatego tutaj tak bardzo niebywałe to, co zrobił Różalski.
Nie spodziewałbym się po Marcinie.
Nigdy by nie sądził, że on w taki sposób wyjdzie z tej trudnej sytuacji. Tylko sekundy do zakończenia tej pierwszej rundy, a więc tutaj już nic złego stać się absolutnie nie powinno i w tej właśnie pozycji związani troszeczkę ze sobą doczekają dogonu. Ta walka będzie należała już do niego, dlatego że Bartkiewicz opadnie zupełnie z sił. Możemy oglądać pływającego doktora w tej rundzie.
No już nawet to się już teraz zaczęło, jest bardzo zmęczony, tylko czekał na to, a Różal się zbliży do niego, ale skutecznie tak ucieka. I próbuje swoje, tak.
Była szansa zaatakowania kolanem. W tej chwili Bartkiewicz ma zapiętą klamrę. Próbuje tam haczyć, ale Różal atakuje kolanami. Bardzo mocno, dwa z tych kolan doszły. Oderwać się, tak, oderwać się i panowie odbiera punktu dopiero czerwona. Kartka odbiera punkt, tak. Wysokie kopnięcie, tylko trzeba uważać. Nie wolno spadać po tym na plecy. No nie, trójkąt będzie, no
niewiarygodny trójkąt próbuje zapiąć Różal. Jesteśmy tutaj pod wrażeniem umiejętności parterowych, mówiliśmy o nich, byliśmy ostrożni tutaj co do oceny jego umiejętności w tej płaszczyźnie walki, ale jak widzimy, naprawdę Różal trenuje parter.
Ale teraz widzimy, że Bartkiewicz ma dużą szansę, aby uzyskać boczną. Teraz trzeba przejść jeszcze jedną nogę, ma półgardę. Różalski próbuje odgryzać się, nawet będąc na plecach. Wpada Bartkiewicz w gardę Marcina Różalskiego.
Bardzo zmęczony jest Marcin Bartkiewicz. Tutaj to, co wspominaliśmy
on będzie odpoczywał
walki.
W tej chwili, będąc na górze, dlatego że nie sądzę, aby wykonywał jakąkolwiek akcję.
Dokładnie, no tutaj zaraz pewnie sędzia podniesie walkę do stójki, bo aktywny w tej pozycji jest tylko Różal, który próbuje obijać żebra bądź to głowę zawodnika Polaka, który na co dzień trenuje i mieszka w Anglii.
A zatem wstajemy znów, panowie, znów będzie potrzebna interwencja Jacka Piekarskiego, dlatego że to rozcięcie nie jest absolutnie groźne. Natomiast no, widzą państwo w tej chwili...
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Marcin Różalski.
Advanced Sports Labs is always a great experience. You go in, you get your blood drawn, they take care of all the paperwork for you, they send your results to the commission and to the promoter, so I can just focus on being a professional fighter and getting on the fight.
Advanced Sports Labs. Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
Jest to coś, o czym zawodnik taki jak ja może tylko po prostu sobie wymarzyć. Jest to uhonorowanie mojej całej kariery.
Je pense que ça risque de donner un combat sanglant. Two fighters who promise to do anything on the way to victory. However, only one of them will keep this promise. This fight weighs more than these two men combined. Which one of them will bear his burden? Marcin Różalski, Jérôme Lemanet, KSW 18. Get ready for hell. hope that people in front of the ring, the first places, are going to be in white because it's going to be a very bloody Saturday. But I don't think he's going to watch to see Paradise at this time. It's going to be the dark for him. I look forward to see how the people react, screaming or even yelling my name, but I don't care about this. I hope to give a nice show to them.
Wielka gala, wielki zawodnik, wielkie miasto, ponieważ Płock jest moim rodzinnym miastem. Przyjdzie bardzo dużo moich fanów, przyjdzie bardzo dużo ludzi, którzy czekają na moją porażkę, także któraś z tych dwóch grup będzie usatysfakcjonowana po wyjściu z gali. Nie miałem w życiu tak wymagającego przeciwnika, tak doświadczonego, także to jest bezapelacyjnie moja walka życia. Jeżeli ze wszystkiego się śmieje się, że będzie walczył ze mną, śmieje się z dystansu, no to niech się śmieje dalej.
Jérôme Le Banner, prawdziwa legenda ringów K1, gość, którego oglądałem powielokroć, chcę go zobaczyć w starciu z własnym kolegą. Marcin, to dla ciebie najwyższa forma sprawdzianu.
MMA jest nieprzewidywalnym sportem, także wszystko może się wydarzyć.
Jeden i drugi wywodzi się z kickboxingu. Jeden i drugi jest mistrzem świata tej samej federacji. Jest to walka, która zasługuje na miano walki wieczoru.
Dawid stał naprzeciwko Goliata, Adamek naprzeciwko Kliczki. Teraz Różal stanie naprzeciwko Le Bannera. Resztę wyjaśnili.
To jest main event, na który czekałem.
Na rzeź. To będzie rzeź. To będzie prawdziwa rzeź.
Now I'm very hungry. Again.
Nieprzewidywalny płocki barbarzyńca.
Przygotujcie się na piekło.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Next week, we'll talk to Janet Martin from Invicta Fighting Championships and her first all-women's card coming up in 2012. Also, 2 more great fights on the show. Now, Casey, time to close it out. Only one way to do it, with your curtain call.
All right. All this talk about marijuana and PEDs and mixed martial arts, it makes me think, you know, it's not about moral or immoral or even legal or illegal. It's about what the State Athletic Commission requires. You know, there are commissions across the United States, some of which won't even allow Gatorade in the locker room. So with that being said, it's important that you see what they're going to expect from you so that a great performance in the cage isn't marred by some sort of technical mishap.
Well, there we go. Well, make sure you follow us on Facebook, find us, like us, at MMAITC on Twitter. Send any questions or comments to MMAInsideTheCage@gmail.com and subscribe to our YouTube page for exclusive content. I'm Cyrus Feast.
I'm Casey Oxendale.
I will see you next week inside the Cage.